just want to smoke all my marijuana. Maybe half a blunt go by you, then I'm over one too. I hope you think that's cool. I hope you think that's cool. Oh, you don't think that's cool? Lonely someone seems to free her mind tonight. She don't see the light, she don't wanna fight, she don't want the drama, she just wants to smoke on her marijuana. Maybe half a blunt go by me, then she gon' turn around and break it down and roll up 3. And that's fine with me, and I'm hoping eventually to be late night, all night, smoking on that petrol. Late night, all night, I don't wanna be alone. Late night, all night, smoking on that petrol. Late night, all night, you don't wanna be alone. Late night, all night, smoking on that petrol. Late night, all night, now we're finally in the zone. Late night, all night, smoking on that petrol. Late night, all night, we don't have to be alone. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no wrong. Darkness everywhere but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no wrong. Darkness everywhere but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see the truth. Change the name of the game. If you wanna spend the same, get the fuck on. Adapt or die, but you can't fly, so you better sing your swan song. You know I got my wings, and I don't get it from Red Bull. I get it from delicious as a Miller in the Rilla, and I smoke it till I get stoned. Facts. Then I put a little L on that. Candy fever with the mission killing tracks. Stoned Chakra in the back with the tactics and passion. The beat everlasting. And don't say I'm not bad at action, just because I'm keeping my profile low. Yo, spitting these bars, quarantine clean, funeral fresh with the flow. So tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everyone around is not believing me. My heart is broken over repeatedly. So everything in flux and I can't see no more. The light inside is dying, but I go. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see the truth. One last time you will find. If you wanna be the one to stay around, you gotta bring the light and break it down. Break it down, no I steady, break it down. Fill up, blunt up with the loud. Put your ass up in the cloud. Put you in the clouds. Grab another dab and then I put it in the rig and then I get so high. Trying to forget all the love and passion it really had me blind. Change is the name of the game, so I shouldn't be surprised that you changed too. Not surprised. The universe in flux, so I truly can't blame you. Everything in flux, but I can feel it though. Light inside is growing, so I go. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no wrong.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Seeing your pretty eyes when you walk it through the door. And I remix it for low. And I'm a ride for my baby. Something, getting pies with my baby. Yeah. It's your boy, Stoned Chakra. And I'm back with another episode of Getting High With. That's right, Stoned Chakra. You see it down there on my social medias. Keep up with me there. Not a large problem. It is Thursday, guys. Thirsty Thursday. I don't have much in the way of Stoned Chakra news. Like my big news is the album. Like you hear the intro playing right now. You can listen to it wherever you stream it. Like it's on all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, think Google has one. Wait, isn't YouTube Google? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, see? That's about all the Stoned Chakra like updates I got. The new album is out, ready for consumption. Put it in your ear holes. Also, there's a complete audio visual experience available on YouTube. It's a complete visualization for the entire album from front to back. So, you know, if you got time, feel free to check that out. It's pretty dope. I'm definitely going to cut it up into smaller segments for each song so that it can, you know, be consumed that way as well. And then also I started finally like taking a look at what I actually have personally to see what would be required for making my foray into music production. So I've already got MIDI controllers. Like I got MIDI controllers on deck. I got bass guitars, and then I got my voice, and then I got a DJ controller. That's about all of the musical instruments that I have at my disposal, plus all the shit that's on my laptop. But even though like the Rolly plugins for the drums and the studio player, they like popped right into Studio One, and I was like able to see them and use them, I wasn't able to use the MPE, the MIDI polyphonic expression, where you can like make like 4 to 5 different sounds off of the same note by like how you press it, or how hard you press it, or by what direction you move your finger. And those things were like not accessible through Studio One. So I, you know, of course, went to the college of YouTube, and there was like a YouTube guy that basically showed you like how to do it. But when I went to go to those options weren't available for me. And I think it's because he was doing a setup for the Rolly C board specifically, like like their first product that they made, which is like a keyboard with the MPE shit, the MIDI polyphonic expression. But I got the block, you know what I mean? I got the blocks. I got a set of blocks actually. I got a few of them. So this is what I got, and this doesn't directly integrate into Studio One for whatever reason, but it does integrate into Logic. But when I opened up Logic, I wasn't able to like locate it. I really had to sit back, take a look, and just literally navigate the program. Because I looked up a few, I was like, Rolly blocks in Logic Pro is what I typed in, and what it brought up was like there's this weird function where you can use the block as basically a controller for the actual DAW itself, so you can like adjust volumes, select which track you're working on, pan, you know, the audio to the left or to the right field and shit like that. But that's not what I need. Like I needed this for creation, not control. So those videos were not helping. So after like I watched 1.5 of those videos, I straight stopped dealing with the videos, and then I just, you know, started roaming myself around the program, and I was able to figure out how to like I was able to like hook it up and set it up as an instrument. But then once I had it set up as an instrument, I couldn't control which sound I was using. Like it would basically just pop in, I think like the 3-octave arpeggiator. For whatever reason, that was the one that decided to pop in on the stock tip. Like it was just like, here, this is what you're getting. But after like an additional 10 minutes of messing around, I was able to figure out how to control what sounds I'm using, if I have triplets, if I have chords going on, all that stuff. So, and that literally happened, I was able to figure out all of that like around 3:48 p.m. So right before I had to come on and do My live stream, baby. Stoned Chakra. Getting high with Stoned Chakra live, motherfucker. So right before that, I basically figured out everything that I'm going to need in order to do my own production. So that's an update for that ass. And the best part is because I was thinking that I was going to be restricted to using Studio One, which would have sucked because I wouldn't have been able to use the multi-polyphonic expression. So I would have been able to use like the bass functionality of the MIDI controller. So basically key strikes, and that would have been it. I wouldn't have been able to use any of the other like cool effects, because there's some sound packs that are like layered, where it's like if you press really lightly, it'll give you like a light collection of strings, but if you press harder, it'll give you strings along with a brass section. So not being able to have that was going to be a major problem for music production, so I had to figure that out. So I fucking figured it out. The only caveat is now I have to just do all of my like baseline music production in Logic Pro first, and then once I've created the actual instrumentation and music for the track, then I can go and do my vocals and shit in Studio One. Well, why don't you just do it all in Logic Pro? Because I like Studio One, motherfucker. I mean, I guess I could do it all in Logic Pro now. It's whatever. But yeah, what's up, Stone Nerd Dab Nukem? Yeah, man, you already know what's up. It's Getting High with Stoned Chakra live. It's Thirsty Thursday. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good because I took a nice shit, big old shit. But I washed my hands. As you can see, they're pretty ashy right now because they're dry. You know, that's how you know I fucking washed my hands. You know, you gotta be washing your hands, guys. You can't just shit and get up. You know what I mean? There's gotta be some wiping involved and some washing. Oh yeah, see, exactly. Like it's all a process. I also learned just now how to do a scrolling ticker. So instead of these social media things, I'm gonna replace that with a scrolling ticker with information instead. Like I even got the background image for it and everything, but I completely forgot what happened. I ended up getting really high and then watching, I think I was watching Snowfall. And then I was watching information on how to incorporate my MIDI controller into Studio One, and I thought I found the answer. It was a 5-minute video. I watched it. I was like, all right, that's dope. That's pretty easy. I'll be able to do that. And then I go over to do it, and literally everything that he clicked on doesn't exist in my program. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm using the Rolly blocks and not the C-board. Do you remember Star Wars KOTOR 2? Do I remember KOTOR 2? You sound crazy, bro. Of course I remember it. Sith Lords. It was so good. It's such a dope story. And if you had a save on your Xbox, it would recognize that save and then play the game accordingly. Shit was lit. I think I got both. Yeah, I got both of those on my PC. And when I say on my PC, I mean on the Windows partition of my MacBook. Bruh, another thing that had me like wary, when I was trying to fucking get the shit to work in Studio One, like not only was the MPE not working, but when I was hitting the pad and making sounds, it would just crash. Like it crashed 3 times on me. Like on the 3rd crash, I was like, all right, let me try Logic. And then I spent the next 45 minutes trying to figure out how to configure that shit in Logic. I just bought it on PC. I got KOTOR 1 on Xbox 360. So like, what do you mean you have it on Xbox 360? Like you downloaded it off the Xbox game shop or whatever? Because that game was released for the Xbox. the original Xbox. Both of those games. The game is old as shit, just like me. Oh God, it's been a whole 13 minutes and I haven't done any marijuanas on screen yet. Kind of ridiculousness. This is this. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. Oh shit, I had KOTOR 1 last year from Live. Okay, yeah, Live Store. And I just got KOTOR 2. I'm excited to play it. KOTOR 1 was really cool. Oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. Like, it's gonna be better, but only slightly, because it's like quality of life improvements, like in the controls and in like the leveling and stuff like that. But besides that, it's basically the same game, which is, you know, absolutely fine, because excellent fucking game. To all the people that aren't hip like that purple funk, check out Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Like, I understand that it's a very old game and you're gonna be looking at the graphics like, oh man, this used to be the top of the line, but I'm telling you, it's a fucking great game. Like, I imagine like people older than me feel the exact same way when they're trying to describe, like, bro, I'm telling you, you've gotta play Earthworm Jim. No, bro, just don't pay attention to the graphics, bro. It's the gameplay. No. Postal 2. Yeah, I never played that. I never played the first Postal. I just like heard all the jibber jabber around it. But you know, I didn't really pay attention. Oh yeah, this is Other Side. It's available wherever music is streamed now. Before, I used to say it's only available on YouTube because it was one of the few music videos that I had up. But yeah, it's got a music video and it's available wherever you stream music. So check out Other Side by your boy, Stoned Chakra. Oh, that was a big one. Take a look at your life. Was it wrong? Was it right? But I give no advice. Cause I'm out, bitch, good night. Fool me once I try. Fool me twice, you'll die. We can talk about it. Oh, God. Oh, another thing, I'm gonna have to get, like, I was really hoping that when Apple announced that new event that they're gonna drop something, that they're gonna drop a new chip. I was really hoping for a new chip, but they didn't drop the new chip. Instead, they dropped an iMac, which looks fucking cool, but at the end of the day, I don't want a desktop, you know what I mean? At least Mac wise, like Mac is going to be my portable machine, and then when I get a desktop, it's going to be a Windows machine with an NVIDIA graphics card, because it's the only way streaming is nice and smooth and simple, except for today. For whatever reason, today it's just acting perfectly fine. No dropped frames, 4.6 CPU usage, steady fucking internet rate. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I'll take it though. I'll fucking take it. You get to pee on people. Ugh. I think I read that earlier and I just glazed over it because I was like, but why? Alright, so I got 2 cuties. That should do me right. Oh shit, it's 418. Stoned Chakra.
Smells proper. Don't believe me, just watch. Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money, pussy niggas acting funny when they tryna take it from me. I'm seeing it on the regular, never pick up the cellular, cause the motherfuckers wanting the check, bro. But the real ones wanna smoke up. Get a real nigga, you know we gon' talk up. I got the blueberry mothers, I smoke the shit out the desert, and I ain't frontin' if you wanna get it, it's some money.
All right, 418, about to be 419. Let's get it ready. You know what? I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back to a throwback. Bring it back to the classics. Because I just enjoy the high. But I will have to be careful because I'm pretty sure my guy doesn't have any more. Unfortunately. But it's the main man. The Wonka batter. Do love me some Wonka batters. Wonka batters. Wonka batters.
Stoned Chakra. Smells proper. Don't believe me, just watch.
Boom. So, oh shit, 419. And now it's heating up on time. Actually, I'm actually gonna like be on time for this 420. Danny Grooves in the building. Make some room for Danny Grooves. 420. 420 in the building.
What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Just, you know how you tell a story. What?
Stoned Chakra.
How
Bitches.
do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me?
Can you still smell the Mary Jane?
Funny how?
Oh.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Oh god, big dabs. Big dabs. Oh god. I hope you guys are smoking with me.
Dude, you were here smoking pot with me. You can tell the cops, I'll back you up.
Oh, for those who don't know, we got Danny Grooves in the building. Make some fucking room for Danny Grooves. Feel free to check out his tunes. He has produced tracks for Mac Lethal, among others. DannyGrooves.com. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's all about the sound bites, bro. Here's the best one. You ain't ready for this one. This is the piece de resistance.
I just felt my chakra open, honey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a whole suite of King of the Hill sound bites that just fit oh so perfectly. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one I like to use. Here it is.
I'm too high to drive.
Oh man. I think I got a little bit left in there. Yeah, let's go round two. Round two. Oh, the best thing about this fucking, besides being able to select the exact temperature that you want it at, this shit charges wirelessly, bruh. Fucking smoke it in the future. Fucking in the future, you guys. Like once they get the Apple Watch integration in there, start a dab from my watch. Like, get a dab ready while I'm on the shitter or something. Crazy, the future. That was a big one. Ha! must say, I do like dabs a lot. Like, I smoked a few blunts on 420, but like literally just a few. Like, I think 3. It wasn't a blunt fest. Dabs have spoiled me way too much. Like, in the amount of time where it was so hard for me to find actual flower, and then I just started getting dabs instead. In that time, like, my throat has gotten used to not smoking multiple blunts every day. So now when I'd go and try to smoke a blunt, that shit hurts. Like, if it's not rolled a certain way, that shit hurts. Like, I have to make sure I roll that shit just so, like, the right amount, so that it's actually smooth. Like, otherwise it's just like it's gotten to the point where people offer me to hit it, and I'll just be like, no. And I'll feel so, like, bougie. Like, cause had that been like 5 months ago, I would have taken that shit all day. Like, yeah, give me that.
People can't figure me out. They can't process.
But now it's literally painful. It's just not enjoyable. Like, even if I am able to get high, it's just not enjoyable to do it. It's not worth it. Oh man, same. Spoiled by concentrate. My throat's been sore lately because I got kind of re-virginized. Oh yeah. So what? Like, you've been smoking a lot of J's or something? Smoking a lot of fatties after not smoking a whole bunch of fatties? Yeah, that's where I'm at. Wait, so your throat's been hurting from dabs? See, my throat never hurts from dabs. Like, only time my throat hurts now is from fucking blunts or cigarettes, and I don't smoke cigarettes, but I've hit them, and it's just like, I'll hit them like, ugh, why do people do this? Oh, so yeah, your throat is sore from smoking regular weed. Yeah, see, blunts and J's. I fucking knew what I was talking about. You over here confusing me. Like, even those King Palms were, like, kind of rough. Like, they were smoother than a lot of things that I've smoked, but even that was kind of rough. Thankfully, I only got like 2 packs of those things, so I think I only got 1 left. Like, I'm not even in a rush to smoke it, you know what I mean? And then I also have to remember that the fucking because I left my fucking vape pen by my bed, but I have to remind myself that it's not vape, that it's DMT. Like, I haven't fucked up yet, but, you know, I always kind of wonder. Like, I'm probably going to just take that out after this stream and put that in my drawer. Put the regular weed back in it so I don't even have to think about it. You know, save myself from myself. Actually, it's not that bad. But to be fair, I don't think I did enough to, like, break through. Like, I did enough to, like, basically, like, scratch at the door. But then I, like, floated and came back, and then I was just back in my room, and then my room looked crazy. My room looked crazy for, like, 10 minutes. And then, like, I felt the actual effects, like, body-wise, for, like, probably an hour. But other than that, it's like, you know, maybe I just gotta, like, go, all right. Like maybe I got to do one of those. Bruh, the smell is crazy. The fucking taste. Like, I gotta have something around to, like, get the taste out of my mouth. But I tried it, you know. So at this point, I'll probably just stick to Lucy. You know, if I ever find some more sass, that'll be fun. But I haven't found that in a long time. But in the meantime, I got all my different flavors of dabs. I've got my goddamn my white runts, my Wonka batter, my sherbalato, my Tropicana cookies, my ice cream cake, diamond sauce, live resin. I think there was another one. What was the other one? OG Kush. Ooh, where's the OG Kush at? All right, I gotta get the OG Kush. All right. Nice. Wedding cake and Death Star.
I'm Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business.
The ice cream cake will get me like way too high, but the OG Kush will get me like just right high, and it's got a crazy good taste. So I'm gonna go with the OG Kush. Yeah. It's so shiny. Ooh, I'm gonna turn this one up. I really like this one. If you can't stop, then you gotta roll. If you wanna feel, then you gotta flow. Flow like water, my friend. Crashing, running away to the end. If you can't walk, then you gotta run. If you're feeling pain, you can feel some love. Do you hear me, my friend? And if you can't, just please don't pretend. The stars are all around. It's about to go down. The stars are found us to the energy we borrow from the cosmos. Oh, everything I am is here and now. Everything I'll be has not been found. Every word I speak should now resound. Love, there's enough. I'm not gonna like do any singing along because it's a super delay. Yes, I feel the pain. Yes, I feel the sharpness of the daggers flying from your motherfucking pulpit. I am to protect, but I don't fall like Caesar. I keep rising like the smoke off of a blunt of ether. Stoned Chakra, baby, it's always rolling season. And you know I got the flow, that's why I keep believing. If you can't stop, then you gotta roll. If you wanna feel, then you gotta flow. Flow like water, my friend. Crashing, running away to the end. If you can't walk, then you gotta. How hard was it to make the wax? Do you hear me, my friend? And if you can't, just please don't pretend. Oh, my friend. Scroll through these contacts, but I feel alone. In the end, maybe it was destined me to walk this lonely road. Even smoking regular bowls makes my throat sore, though. I haven't done that in a while. Smoked a regular bowl. Nope. Bruh, it was even weird going back and smoking from a regular peak after this. Like, that's how much of a difference it is. It's not even right. Cause, bruh, the Puffco Peak, it hit exactly the same as before. Exactly the same. Like, I got jet, like, super high, like, nice clouds, like, good vapor production, but like, the difference is still night and day compared to this thing. Like, oh my god, I'm so impressed. Like, I have to put way less in this thing. Way less. Like, if I don't put way less in there, I'm gonna have a bad time. Like, I'll end up on the floor sweating, like when I first started doing dabs. And of course, bruh, the worst part is, like, my first, like, real introduction to, like, doing dabs regularly was through this guy that I went to school with. But it turns out that he was a goddamn pedophile. Like, first time it happened, I ended up coughing on the floor and sweating, like, all over my body. And then it didn't happen anymore, or, like, if it did, like, I was like, bruh, every time it was like trying my best not to throw up. But, like, I think that's another thing that happens when it's really, really hot too. Cause that was back in the thing before, like, motherfuckers had, like, e-nails readily available. So you would just, you know what I mean? And then everybody's bucket was different. So everybody had, like, a general idea of how long you were supposed to heat it up, but everybody had their own guesstimate for their own rig and shit. And then it always differed on what kind of material you had to, and not a lot of people recognized that at that time either. So it was just a lot of hot shots going around, like, just just straight hot poker punches to the back of the throat. Like, I swear I didn't really enjoy dabs until the peak. Your first dabs were on red hot hookah coals? That sounds exceedingly unpleasant. I sucked them shits through a straw. So you was freebasing. He was freebasing fucking dabs off of hookah coals. This motherfucker was chasing the weed dragon. Get it how you live. I mean, I've done that before. Chase the weed dragon. It wasn't with a straw though. Like, it was, you know, when you put concentrate on the top of your bowl and you light it up, and then, you know, when there's that little trail coming off of it after you light it for the first time. Yeah, I get on that one. I get on that. So I've done the same shit. I remember the first time someone showed me a dab rig, it blew my mind when I hit it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. Like, usually the first time you do a different medium of cannabis, usually blows your wig back. Like, the first time you smoke weed ever, it usually goes, whoa, you know what I mean? Blows your wig back. First time you eat an edible, I'm sure that blows your fucking wig back. First time you do some tincture, that blows your fucking wig back. What's the other shit? Dabs. First time you do some dabs, blow your wig back. Is there another thing? I've never used topicals, so I wouldn't know. What's up, free flow style?
Why you whispering? Why we whispering right now? Is required. I'm really high, so I'll go with it. Dispensary dabs blew my mind. The first time. The voice clip you got. Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Oh yeah, this one is the other side. I think I already said it on this stream, but I'll say it again. Available wherever music is streamed. Also a music video up on my YouTube channel. There's also a music video for the song Flux, which is also out with the album Flux. There's a song called Flux and an album. I did the 1-2 on them, the bing bang. Is Flux the name of the song or the album? Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. I'll hit you with the button now.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Yeah. Everybody likes the button. Yeah, I would mention who actually says bitches, but that would open up a whole can of worms that I'm just not trying to get into right now. Pretty sure dude's currently like a meth addict or something. But back in his day, he could lay down the mean bitches.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Oh man, I think I need another one. Alright, so the OG Kush, that was tasty and delicious. Got that taken care of. What's the room thinking? Cause there are a total of 6 options. Is that too many options? Should I narrow it down? Alright, so I'll take out OG Kush because it's already been hit. And then I'll take out Wonka Batter because it's already been hit. Alright, so boom. Now we got 4 selections. That leaves White Runts, Tropicana Cookies, Sherbalato, and Ice Cream Cake. What's it going to be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Man, that's the Chronic from Mexico.
Eyes are turning bloodshot. I'm going on a trip. I look like I'm doped out of my gourd.
Sherbalato. Running a little low. That's all right. I would say Sherbalato is the cleanest high. Like Sherbalato is what I was using when I was mixing my album. Like I dabbed this like all day and didn't get tired. You know what I mean? I was just like, that's me looking at the screen and making adjustments. Like I was able to knock out like two 10-hour days, just straight mixing, listening, remixing, listening again, just, you know. If anyone ever comes across Sherbalato in any form, I'm sure it's good in any form. I would definitely grab that up. Oh yeah, this one right here. This shit is called The Fall. It's got a anime music video available on my YouTube channel. Oh shit, where's my phone? I'm gonna do a Google just so I'm not lying to you. All right, here we go. Sherbalato is a hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing sherbet and gelato. Sherbalato is quickly becoming a favorite strain on the West Coast with pink patties, Girl Scout cookies, and Sunset sherbet in its lineage. The strain doesn't mess around. Sherbalato offers a tart citrus profile that's backed by notes of gas. As for a high effect, the effects of Sherbalato will have you feeling tingly and buzzy, putting your mind and body at ease without flooring you for the rest of the day. There it is. Boom. Yeah, it gives you relaxed, happy, euphoric, hungry, and focused. With 5% of people reporting dry eyes and dry mouth. Says helps with anxiety. But yes, I felt very focused on Sherbalato. Yeah, get yourself some Halo in, dog. It's all you. You know what I mean? It's your life. Make it your own. I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just gonna like start throwing out random quotes from Diamond Dallas Page randomly, because I've been doing, hold on, let me double check how long I've been doing this workout. I am on week 4. Well, I'm about to be at the end of week 4, and then week 5 is next week. So yeah, I'm a month in. Doing the DDP yoga, and I've gotten to the point where I've like memorized some of the shit that he says, and I just laugh at it. And sometimes it's hard to keep my poses, like when you're doing downward dog, and then he says some funny ass shit, like, oh man, that almost has me toppling over. Or when I'm doing the fucking broken table, and he says some ridiculous shit. It's definitely a workout. Oh my god. Like, I'm surprised at like how like sore-ish it can make you. But it's also like low impact too, so, and I don't have to leave to do it, which is also a plus. I've been taking this moon mat and I took the moon mat and I folded it in half, hot dog style, not hamburger. I folded it hot dog style, and I've been using it as a yoga mat. It's been working out pretty nice. It's all squishy. So when I have to like lift my toes and dig them into the mat, like I can really dig in there. And then lock it in. You gotta lock it in. Oh man, the cap is so hot. But there's still some residue in there, so I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna bring it back. But yeah, now that I got the Rolly blocks figured out and figured out how I can you know, use those in Logic, I'm getting pretty excited. Like, I wasn't like in a rush to start production, but I still want to like figure out how to do it. Like, if I can throw together a nice little song or two, you know, throw out into the ether, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Like, I'm not trying to craft an entire album right now, but you gotta, gotta get my toes wet into production somehow. Like, I've got, like, I'm pretty happy with my engineering. Oh man, and I still have to fucking continue practicing for my show. I got a show April 30th at Odd Bodies, Dayton, Ohio. I know nobody's in the fucking area. But if anybody is in the area, tickets are available at Eventbrite, and they're available at stonedchakra.com as well. Just hit the Get Tickets link. Which will, you know, take you directly to Eventbrite. I should have never put the fucking Q-tips here. It was a bad idea. Should have never put these Q-tips here. Oh my gosh. I think I've like smoked myself hungry. Okay, what have I eaten today? I had a sandwich. And then I had some nuts. I'll figure something out. I'll get something together. Do I have any more news? No. I don't have any more news. I just got requests. All I have is requests. And my requests are as follows. I'm holding you hostage. You hear this song? Go run it up on whatever streaming service you rock with. You like the song? Go watch the video. Run the numbers up on the YouTube. Get it poppin'. Get it poppin' on my shit. I'm asking. I'm not telling, I'm asking. If you don't, it's fine. Because I'll keep making music. I just told you, I just showed you the block. I showed you the block. I showed you what's going down. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, beep. Beep, boop, boop. It's going down. It's going down in the hood and on the block. In the hood and on the block. It's an actual block. And on the bass, it's gonna be so bass centric. Oh shit. What really like pushed me into even looking into getting the fucking block really integrated so I'd be able to start making some shit was I listened to the new One Republic. It's not out, but they have like 5 like preview tracks available. And I was just listening to the production on those songs, and it was so simple, but it was so like clean and good. And I was just like, I want that. Like, I want something like that. Even if it's just one song, like I want something like that. Just clean drum kicks, clean bass lines, Like just clean piano, just ooh, just simple and elegant. I want some of that. I want to pull some of that off, which is what prompted even hooking this shit up. And when I plugged it in and it said 0%, I'm like, oh, I really haven't fucked with these in a minute. I haven't fucked with them in a minute. But it's all good, because as long as you got that direct connection, which is better anyway, I'll fucking use it. And if for any reason that fucking messes it up in any way, I'll just bite the bullet and figure something out. I was so thankful because I was sitting here looking to see if I had to like pay any extra money. I was like, damn, do I have to pay any extra money to get this shit to work in Studio One? But thankfully I figured out how to use it in Logic. Thankfully I have Logic. And the only reason I have Logic is because I fucking needed to get another copy of Final Cut. Because I fucked up and upgraded my operating system without remembering that I had an illegal copy of Final Cut Pro. And that was my bad. That was on me. You know what I mean? Players fuck up. It's all good. But anyway, I ain't got nothing else. I'm pretty high. I mean, that was the goal. It's called Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live, obviously. So I would say my next plans after this is locate some snacks and locate some possible entertainment. I'm not going to dive back into the production just yet because I don't want to. That's simple. You can tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for episodes of Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live. Sometimes I do late night shows whenever I feel like it, so keep a lookout for those. You'll see them pop up. Get on my Twitter. They usually get a little notification popping up saying that I'm about to stream. Other than that, yeah, have yourselves a good day, good night. Get ready for that fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier tomorrow. You know what I mean? I know you're waiting for it like I am. Don't play. Everybody's waiting for it. Don't play like you're not on the Disney Plus. On the Disney Plus. Yeah, that's all I got though. Peace out, guys. Peace.
I look like I'm doped out of my gourd.
And Mortal Kombat. I forgot. Peace.
You're funny. You mean, let me understand this, because I...
Fight.